And both teams going through their pregame rituals, getting loose well before we're underway. And you've got it on 2K Sports for Wednesday night action in the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. DA will join us tonight on the sideline. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. Taking a look at Golden State, things going their way so far in this season. Right now, they lead the pack up front in the first spot with the best record.
And, well, for the Warriors, they're proving that all the talk we heard about them in the preseason was warranted. What a role this group's been on here early on.
It appears to me, though, that this group has all the ingredients for a special season.
Now, Golden State's starting five. We've got Brandon Ingram, Kuminga out there with Jokic. Then there's Big Dog, and it's Maxey in at the point guard. And for the Hornets, they've got Young. He's out there with Miller. And it's Salon in at the 4 spot. Hey, Clark, in tonight's game, what are you watching closely?
Well, the thing that jumps out at me, Kevin, is the guard matchup. I mean, both teams have tremendous backcourts, and I really think whoever is able to win or control that battle is going to win the game.
Well, not too long ago, MP has been very outspoken about them needing to win on the road. He feels like that's the ultimate test of this team, that if they can do that, they can pretty much do anything.
Well, and so far, MP is getting his wish. These guys have been nothing short of spectacular away from home. Every arena they walk into, they're the villain, and they seem to have embraced that. We'll test that theory again here tonight.
And so it's the Warriors getting on the board first. Green taking his time here. Pass to Miller. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Page. Oh, that's blocked. That's out of bounds to the Hornets as Charlotte retains possession. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
A defensive play like that early in the game can go a long way. Establishes an attitude that you want to have during the game.
Four seconds left, and it's Green missing. Kuminga down low, covered by Miller. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Young passes to Page. It's Young on the wing. He's covered by Maxey. Pass to Page. Charlotte needs to get a shot. There's Miller with the 3. And that'll be Charlotte as it goes out of bounds. Hornets retain possession. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
On its way from Young for 2.
They are 0 for the game thus far. 0 of 4 here, still looking for their first make.
Watkins passes to Jokic. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Down low. Shot clock at 5. Hits the 3-point bomb.
That high release of the Joker, if you're defending him, you better stay home.
Looking at the last game for Charlotte, it was a loss to the Bucks. Kuminga against Green. There's a good screen. Here's Miller, and denied. He sends it right off the glass. No coverage that time.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin. Well, Charlotte's head coach gave me a few minutes to catch up. Now the obvious concern is Nikola Jokic, particularly as a playmaker. Coach told me if Jokic goes off for 40 himself, we can still win if we hold his teammates down. But that's tough when he's hitting those guys in their favorite spots. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Now Young. Half After the missed three from Tyrese Maxey. Miller with another miss.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Clark, we've all heard the comparisons. Brandon Miller plays a lot like a young Paul George.
And you know, it makes a ton of sense when you consider that Paul George is Brandon Miller's favorite player. So he spent a bunch of time studying how PG gets it done and putting those moves into his own book bag.
The Warriors shooting their first free throw of the night here.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Guys, their free throw shooting has slipped a bit since last year, but not really to the point where they should be overly concerned about it.
And so Miller will bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. It's a 5-point game. Pass to Page. Count it.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And so it's Golden State with it, following the bucket by the Hornets. Ingram passes to Jokic. Goes up on the block. Bank shot. No good. Charlotte is gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game.
Well, nice timing on these jumps. He's somewhat on the small side for a power forward, but he just never gives up.
Maxey looking it over. Pass to Big Dog. A 3-ball. Bangs home the trifecta. Big Dog's got his third basket of the night.
Selfless pass there from Maxey. Really able to handle the guard position quite well.
Now Young. Last game out he had 40 points. And it's blocked by Watkins. Miller against Kuminga. Here's Watkins. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it.
Nothing surprising about that, guys. We've come to expect plays like that from him, and still, they never get old.
Here's Page. The Warriors making the shot. Pass to Salon. 5 to shoot. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
In this early bit of the season, Greg, how important are team goals?
Well, Kevin, you have to be working towards something, whether it's a specific rank or a record. Early goals help you define your team for the season ahead.
What's up?
Warriors leading by 3. Now, here's Maxey. Hasn't made one yet. There's Big Dog. And it's Jokic in the corner. Pocket 6. Second chance shot. And there's the lay-in 2 points right there from Watkins.
Just creating havoc for the opponents the last few games.
Well, he's done it again right there on the offensive glass. I mean, it's a great stretch that he's having here, and boy, I really admire his energy.
Kuminga the pass to Ingram, and it's in there.
I think it's critical that Ingram's confidence continues to grow. I mean, and I think possessions like that will only help him moving forward.
Now, here is Young. Looking at the numbers, he's averaging about 20.5 points a game.
strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
And the Warriors making a change here. Williams has checked in. Warriors leading by 4. Ingram with it. And he really did play well against Chicago in that last game. Shoots from the high post. Pass to Big Dog for the 3. The rebound by Young.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here this summer.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
And the Warriors with possession here, following the score by Charlotte. Here's Ingram. Here's Big Dog. It's blocked. Here's Williams. And another shot. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Monster quarter for him. He's put the team on his back, trying to carry them to the W.
And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Warriors.
They've not been passive at all on defense early on. Challenging shots, and it's resulted in a number of blocks.
And yeah, how about this team also following up their shots, getting those offensive boards, also a key for their success.
Wiggins is checked in for Ingram. And the Hornets with possession here, trailing by 5. Young outside. Miller with a wide open look. Misses the 3.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
And here's Maxey, still without a basket. Williams sets a screen for Wiggins to the paint. 5 on the clock. Miller with the double team. Shots good by Big Dog.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
And so it's Young who brings it up for the Hornets. 7-point differential. This game coming after a loss against the Bucks.
Yeah, they came strong. It really seemed like they stabilized in that second overtime. But coming down the wire through that third overtime, fatigue finally started to set in.
4 on the shot clock. Page. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
First personal foul, third team foul.
The Hornets have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
Yeah, and over the course of the season, they're a respectable 78%. That comes in handy in close games.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. LaMelo Ball, he's checked in for Charlotte. So he gets them both.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
Defended by Young. To the right side. Here's Watkins. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Second personal foul, third team foul.
And this is his 3rd trip to the line tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And, guys, I think that's a tribute to his work ethic. I mean, it's not by accident that he's enjoying the success he is at the free throw line.
free throw good from Watkins. Both free throws good from Watkins.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks, Kevin. The big dog in the last matchup against the Bulls was tremendous. He scored 54 points and, as usual, controlled the glass. Numbers like that are sure to get attention around the league. And everyone's excited to see what he does tonight. Guys?
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
For sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others.
Hornets trail by 7. Outside ball. Now Young. No scoring in this one. Fires from deep. Rebound by Williams.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Here's Big Dog. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And it's a 9-point Warrior lead.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And Young kicks the ball to the inside. This one for 3. And he goes in for the dunk.
And that's a huge play. I mean, they need more like it because second chance points are going to be key in this game.
Probably so. That's usually a crucial element to any comeback.
Yeah, and if you look at it, had they been converting those second chances all along instead of waiting until now, who knows?
Here's Big Dog following the score by Charlotte. 6 to shoot. Puts one up from 19, and the Warriors tack on 2 more.
Already, they've piled up 8 second chance points.
Feasting on those backboards. I love that physicality.
Wells sets the pick for Ball. Hits it from 3-point range.
Defense must honor Ball's 3-point shot. He's more than ready to snipe away if you give him the opportunity to do so.
One thing about LaMelo Ball, he can really take over at times, Greg, when he's healthy and playing well.
And a lot of that is just his feel for the game. He processes quickly and then has the talent to execute. It's pretty hard to stop him when he's in the flow.
Young left side. Softly drops in the floater. And now just a 4-point Warrior lead.
Such a creative ball handler. Young has an ability to carve out room for himself with his dribble.
Out to the right wing. Here's Big Dog, guarded by 4. Launches it. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And they've done the job on the offensive glass.
I like the activity there, keeping the ball alive and creating some second chance buckets.
Now here's Wells. Still scoreless. Here's Big Dog, guarded by 4. Pass to Wiggins. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And here's Young from the arc. Buries the long-range jumper. Young's got 5 now. There's Big Dog. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. Warriors ahead. They lead by 4. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And taking a look at the Warriors' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, and you know, when a team establishes an edge on the glass early, it really sets things up for the rest of the game.
The guard spots filled in by Ball and Miller. Then there's Wells. Then it's Robinson. And it's Ford in at the four-man position. So that's the lineup for Charlotte. Jokic with a screen on 4. Here's Watkins. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. Big Dog's got 27 points. Ball, the pass to Wells. Left side, Ball. To the left side wing. There's Miller with the 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Big Dog's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Pass to Maxey. There's Big Dog. He's covered by Ball. Wells comes with the double team. Shot's good by Big Dog.
And he has his fingerprints all over this first half. He is just shooting it so efficiently.
He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
Inside. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. And a big part of perimeter defense, Greg, avoiding screens. Some of the tricks of the trade in that regard.
Well, sometimes you have to get skinny. I mean, other times it's using your strength. A lot goes into it. Also, you know, getting a cadence for the screener. It's one of the more challenging aspects of NBA defense.
That's good from Watkins. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. Pass to Wells. Takes a 3. Connects from three-point range. Wells has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Here's Jokic. Here's Big Dog. This game, an incredible scoring display for him. Back to Kuminga. The tray. And Jokic with the basket on the assist by Kuminga. Jokic has got 6.
He did not take that 3 at the other end, laying down. You can see the fire in Jokic's eyes.
Ford a screen on Kuminga. A shot by Wells, no good.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Big Dog, no good.
Well, that's a good player missing from point-blank range. That's one you got to convert.
Ball surveying the defense.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Warriors leading by 6. DiVincenzo gets the screen from Watkins. Tipped away. It's blocked. And here's Miller outside. It's rebounded by Golden State. They are tearing through the league right now with 15 wins in a row.
And it is very impressive, but it's also interesting. I mean, even sitting here at the broadcast table and the storyline this group has created has you just impressed and a little scratch in your head, because we expect drama and a certain amount of unpredictability with this crew. That's not going away. But I tell you, this team seems to be minimizing or mitigating the volatility. They seem to be a lot more solid of late.
And that one goes out of bounds. They say last touch by Ball.
You know, I think he may have forced that pass when there was really no reason to.
Ingram, he's checked in for Kuminga. And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the Warriors. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Pass to Big Dog. He gets it in there. Big Dog's got 33.
Boy, he's demanding the ball. He wants it, and he's coming through. I mean, you can see why his teammates trust him down the stretch, guys.
Miller surveying the floor. Green with a screen for Ball. Good on the triple. Ball's got 6.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
For 3, Ingram. That one's a miss. His 3rd shot of the game. He's made one of them. Green dishes the ball. Pass to Page. Miller outside. From the arc. And a shot by Wells, no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Maxey on the wing. He's covered by Ball. They double him with Green. DiVincenzo passes to Watkins. Page with the rebound. Hornets trail by 5. Here's Green, and Green slams it in.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
Now, here's Maxey. No scoring in this one. Jokic passes to Watkins. It's stolen by Green. On the wing, Miller. Had 27 points last game. Count that bucket. Golden State's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the 2nd quarter. Here's Maxey. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
You know, Maxey finds all kinds of ways to score, and he knows only one speed. Flat out, all out.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And with numbers like this, how about 87% on the year? He's been somebody they love having at the line.
And, fellas, I think you have to like his improvements over his free throw numbers from a year ago. It's not a significant number or a huge amount, but it's improvement nonetheless.
Free throw, good. Jokic.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
One way to protect the lead, knock down those free throws, and 100% free throwing for the quarter, that's superb.
Here's Golden State Warriors holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. And we'll be right back after this.
Happy to have you with us. Let's start things off with our Players of the Week. For the Western Conference, Big Dog.
The way the game is played now, it's tough for a big man to get the honors. But the bottom line is no one can match up with him. He's just too big and too skilled.
And you see that? He's using my move on the block of the Black Tornado.
What move is that? You going in circles?
Okay, stand up. I'll show you.
And looking back on that first half, it certainly hasn't gone as planned for the Hornets.
They're within striking distance. They've done a few good things out there, but rebounding is not one of them, Shaq.
Probably the difference in the game, which I'm sure Coach is reminding them of. And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, one half to go. And you know, Big Dog has been really making it happen, guys.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Yeah, he's got that locked-in look in his eyes tonight, and he's not going to start taking it easy. I think he's going to be going hard until that final whistle blows.
Hornets trail by 8. And Golden State looking at who they've got. Ingram is out there with Maxey. Then there's Big Dog, and it's Nikola Jokic. And it's Kuminga in at the small forward position. Page, no good.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And, guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And that's now 35 points for Big Dog.
Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they?
Yes, they can. They can't allow him to beat them to too many more of those.
And how about the find by Trey, making sure he keeps his teammates involved?
We're talking about Trae Young here, GA. What stands out most about him to you?
Well, Kevin, I'd say just how confident he is, right? He plays with that unique energy and swagger. You love him if he's on your team and can't stand him if he's playing against you.
So it's the Hornets now. After the miss from Tyrese Maxey. And it's Green missing. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Miller against Maxey. Poke loose. Here's Salon. 11 points in the game. With that miss, he is now 4 for 7 from the field.
Far from an ideal start here. I mean, this half just 1 for 4 so far.
Watkins passes to Maxey. Here's Big Dog. Outside, Kuminga. Cranes the three-pointer. Kuminga's got the lead up to 11 now for the Warriors.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Now, here is Young. 10 points for him. Pass to Page. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got his 7th assist here tonight.
Just great anticipation by Young. He just sees the play developing, knows exactly where he wants to go with the ball.
Miller against Ingram. Over Miller. And it's Ingram missing.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Young with no one around. Nailed from three-point land. Young's got 13.
Nice and composed on that 3 there. Trey giving his fundamentals all of his attention.
Now, here's Maxey. Steady offensive output from him, averaging more than 16 points a game. There's Watkins, and he gets the bucket.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
The Warriors have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances.
Find the lane. Find the lane. One shot.
Here's Young. He's got 13. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. And now the first timeout called here for the Hornets. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. The game is certainly going international. Commissioner Adam Silver says, with basketball's exponential growth, it's now truly a global game. We're fortunate that the very best in the world want to play in a single league. And Kevin, the NBA continues to draw talent from all corners of the globe.
And David, you've been all over the globe, and the talent level undeniable. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Oh, good with the triple.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
It's Ingram on the wing. A beautiful reverse layup. And it's an 11-point Warrior lead.
Yeah, you know, he's slight of build, lanky and long and athletic, but he still finishes through contact, and he's not afraid to go in there and take the hit either.
The shot's good.
One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
Pass to Maxey. To the middle. Outside, Kuminga grabs the rebound again. He hauls in his 20th rebound.
Dominating the glass.
That one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut down to 7 on the bucket from Miller.
And the defense no factor, which is why he simply laid it in.
Outside, Maxey. And he converts the layup.
Finishing despite the contact on him. Serious toughness from Maxey there.
And so it's Young who brings it up for the Charlotte Hornets. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. That game will conclude a 3-game homestand. Ingram against Miller. Over Ingram. Miller, no luck.
There wasn't much defensive resistance there, guys, but somehow he blew it anyway. Missed opportunity.
And Kuminga gets it to go.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Now, here is Young. 13 points in the game. With the teardrop, the Warriors pull it in.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
And the Hornets making a change here. Ball's checked in. Hornets trail by 12. Young with the ball. Looking at the numbers, he's averaging about 20.5 points a game. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. Greg, we see the NBA fining players for certain actions or statements.
Multiple offenders are always going to be under the microscope, Kevin. Sometimes they end up playing into those expectations, so those punishments can appear a bit skewed.
And that replay showed just how forceful that block was.
Boy, and that'll give them a nice injection. Nothing like a rejection to get a team fired up.
Young passes to Miller. There's the pick. Paxton coming off the assist from Young. Young's got 10 assists here tonight. So active. Young against Maxey. And the call will be against LaMelo Ball. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
And here's Jokic. He's got 7. Pass to Big Dog. Clock at 6. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Page has got his 5th rebound in this one. Young looking around. And the 3 ball is good. Young's got a pair of 3s now here in the 3rd for the Hornets.
And this game belongs to Young right now, and he is simply making everything.
Maxey, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Maxey's got 4 this quarter.
And that's almost automatic anytime he can get the ball in that position.
Ball up top. He's covered by Ingram. Ball no good. Warriors leading by 8. Maxey passes to Watkins. Back to Maxey. A 3-pointer is right on target. Maxey's got 9 points.
Zero hesitation. Maxey, great confidence in his mechanics and his work.
Pass to Page. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown.
Exercising his authority.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Great game for them offensively. I mean, coaches love seeing multiple shots per possession and then converting those second chance opportunities.
And I love the fact they kept the pressure on, really pushing that ball, running it up the floor. I love seeing that. A team staying aggressive even when they're playing well.
The Warriors leading. Outside, Maxey. Pass to Big Dog. Miller with the double team. Williams inside the line. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
And that's really using the double team against the defense there and creating that pinpoint passing to attack.
And Young kicks the ball. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. 10 points for him.
Hey, the mid-range can be touch and go for ball, but he takes a nice, smooth shot that time.
Down low. It's tipped. Young with the steal. Green against Maxey. Miller the pass to Ball. Beyond the arc. Rebounded by Watkins.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboards.
And that's been the key to this league. I mean, they've really dominated the glass.
The jump and another one.
He's now hit for 40 in more games than anyone to ever play.
No one has ever been this consistent scoring the ball. And that is saying a lot.
I mean, passing up Wilt Chamberlain's mark of 271, a massive achievement, especially considering the magnitude of this moment tonight.
And the Hornets call time here. Some changes for Charlotte. Ford's checked in, and Wells is subbed in for Brandon Miller. Off the inbound. That one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut down to just 8 points on the bucket from Ball.
Boy, that's a nice effort from Ball in the paint that time, working hard to find a way to get that shot off.
Maxey passes to Wiggins. Here's Big Dog. Pass to Williams. Shot clock at 6. Here's Watkins, and that one is hammered home.
And that's his MO. Sometimes he can score more points by himself than the rest of the team.
Charlotte has gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. Now Ford 6 points for him. The 19-foot shot rejected by Watkins.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Robinson's checked in for Green. Dante DiVincenzo, he's checked in for the Warriors. Young against DiVincenzo. Outside Robinson. Back to Young. It's stolen by DiVincenzo. Pass to Big Dog. Back to DiVincenzo. The offensive rebound. And he jams it with authority.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
Well, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win.
And it's the Hornets with the ball. The Warriors making the shot. There's another block, making his presence felt on this end.
He's holding down the fort, anchoring the defense.
Ford with the steal. And here's the fast break. Ball leading the way.
You know, I love the way Ball drives with such force and speed. It puts the defense in a tough situation, and he's excellent at drawing fouls.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
And one look at the box score will confirm that. You know, guys, that's not quite the same success rate he had at the line last year, although it is somewhat in the neighborhood of last year's numbers.
He misses the free throw.
You know, we all know about the flair and sizzle to LaMelo Ball's game. The highlight reel plays, all of that is great, but I also like the fact that he's got great length at the point guard position, which presents a lot of problems at both ends.
He's checked in for the Hornets.
It's all you, MP. You got this.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. The guard spots filled in by Ball and Miller. Then there's Wells. Then it's Mitchell Robinson. And it's Ford in at the 4. So that's the group out there for Charlotte. Now here's Kuminga. Pass to Big Dog. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Mitchell Robinson.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
First free throw is good. Charlotte making a switch here. Wade's checked in. Both free throws good from Watkins. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Pass to Wells. Back to Ball. To the wing on the left. 6 on the shot clock. Miller kicks to Wells. And once again, off the mark by Charlotte. Warriors leading by 14. No one near Maxey as he lets it fly. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
It's really been a tale of two halves, guys. A slow start, but this quarter, he has really been the man.
Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
Warriors ball.
Green is checked in for Wade.
37, Russ Green.
Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Outside, Maxey. Jokic with the screen on Ball. Golden State moving the ball around. And Jokic with the basket on the assist by Kuminga. Kuminga's got 4 assists now tonight. Hornets trail by 20. Pass to Wells. Here's Ball. Clark, I've always heard that every team when on the road will have a team dinner.
You know, that's typically a practice that most teams employ, and those dinners are memorable, especially if the food is good. But more than the food, I think, is the camaraderie and the bonding that takes place when you break bread together, coaches and players.
Now, here's Jokic, following the miss by LaMelo Ball. Pass to Jokic. To the paint. Shots good by Big Dog. Big Dog's got 15 points here in the second half.
Oh, great ball movement there.
The Hornets call time. Nikola Jokic, Clark, is as skilled a big as we have seen. And when he has the ball, he can really affect the opposition.
Yeah, he's such a great passer, and he's got tremendous size. I mean, people forget because he's pretty nimble and agile that he's, you know, right at 7 feet tall, 7'1", with really long arms. So he's a problem just from the size standpoint. Then you factor in his otherworldly skills as a passer, as a shot maker, as a basketball player. And now you've got something that's as unique as we've seen in, I think, the history of the game.
Outside, Ball. They need this. Charlotte no good that time either.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
Here's Big Dog. Clock at 6. Golden State needs to get off the shot. And slam dunk by Ingram.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Here's Ball. And it seems each season more things can be subject to video review. Are you a fan of that, Greg?
You know, I'm a fan of keeping the game moving. I'm not sure I'd get rid of review, but I sure would like the league to find a way to speed them up.
The D is fully aware of Ball's threat to score. He took advantage of their anxiousness that time.
And the first one at the line is good.
And not a single free throw attempt in that first half, but he has been far more active since the break and drawn some fouls.
Both good from the line that time. Warriors leading by 22. Maxey kicks to Ingram. Pass to Jokic. Just 5 on the clock. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
Now, here's Ball. Drains it from beyond the arc. Ball's got 11 in the second half.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there might be more in store.
Pass to Kuminga. Here's Big Dog. They double him with Green. Outside, Kuminga. To the inside. It's stolen by Green. The Hornets call time. Charlotte making a switch. Hornets trail by 21. Now here is Miller. Pass to Young. Bell's wide open. And the three off target.
Yeah, that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
Here's Maxey. Yep, that one goes in there.
Wow, has he flipped the switch at halftime. Much more effective here in the second half.
And so it's Young who brings it up for the Hornets. Here's Page. He's covered by Watkins. Page, no good.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Now, here is Miller after the miss from Watkins. Young with the ball. And, Greg, everyone loves talking trades. Future first-round picks have been moved quite a bit of late, and that's been kind of interesting.
And, Kevin, a lot of teams that don't control any of their future first-round picks, with so much pressure to win now, GMs are willing to use draft assets.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete.
No question about it. He's very comfortable in the air. Dunks like that, no problem for him.
Now, here is Miller. Back to Young. Green with a screen on Maxey. Again with the block. And that's 9 blocks.
You know he's going to be coming hard for that 10th, too.
The three. It's good from long range. Maxey's got 19 points.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Now, here is Young. Miller outside. Here's Page looking to end the run, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
Taking 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
Substitution on the court.
It's all you, MP. You got this.
We've seen the league, Clark, crack down on physical play more and more over time.
You know, I think in general that's a good trend and direction and change. The game was extremely physical and rugged in the early 80s and even into the early mid-90s. But things change, and I think the change is for the better. It's about player safety and protecting players. So I think it's a good thing overall.
And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
Well, you got to do more than that to stop Jokic. I mean, this guy is a master at converting through tough defense.
Miller outside. 2 points. That one goes. Miller's got 7 points for the quarter.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
Pass to Ingram. Kuminga kicks to Ingram. Some nice passing by Golden State. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
Boy, he had a nice look at it after drawing the foul. Boy, it would have been nice to get an and one there.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. So a whole new group on the floor now for Charlotte. Both free throws good from Watkins. Back when you played, Greg, the offseason was more of a dead period for the league. Not anymore. They want to make it year-round. Every month, something's going on.
Kevin, I love Vegas Summer League. It's given us some extra hoops. It's created a ton of excitement for the future. And also the trades and signings. The NBA is a 12-month-a-year league.
And that one, good.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Warriors.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And for the year now, they'll be tallying their 16th win.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
It sure is. It's just a 2-gamer since they're in opposite conferences. And you can bet they'll take the same approach right into game 2 that they had tonight.
And, you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Big Dog.
He did it all tonight, making an impact with more than just his scoring. How about the fact that he got a triple-double?
From deep, misses the shot. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.